Alice in Wonderland was a hit when I was a young girl, and the remake is getting just as much excitement. So it's no wonder that app developers are taking a trip down the rabbit hole and creating Alice-inspired games. One of the best games that I have come across is Alice in Wonderland by Werelex, and it utilizes the iPhone interface to make a magical spin of the game of Find the Hidden Object. And what's more is it's available on the new iPad. So today, as an extra treat, we're going to check out the new app on the new device. The premise of the game is simple. In each Wonderland scene, you want to find the objects listed at the bottom of the screen, and so that they disappear. So you do this, see the objects, and you do this by touching them. For instance, the gloves. And once they disappear, they get replaced by a new item to find. However, some of these objects seem pretty obvious, but some of them are also not quite so obvious. And also, some objects are there just to trick you, just to make you think you're going to find them. So the game is actually quite deceptively tricky, and it makes it that much more fun. But one very important thing to keep in mind is the element of touch that you can use to find those really hard to find objects, to see things that you might not otherwise see when just looking at the big picture. Also, once you finish each scene, you get to advance to new scenes which have new tasks and new objects to find. And even when you return to the first scene or to any scene, you're not necessarily going to be finding the same things. So it's always fun to play, and there's always kind of a new trick added. The graphics, especially those used in the Zoom, are what make the game so awesome, even though at times some of the objects are a little bit pixelated. And also, I think that the movie could be used to inspire the game a little more, make it a little more Alice experiencing Wonderland than Alice finding things in Wonderland. But aside from that, I think the game is awesome, and it's a lot of fun and a great way to take a trip down memory lane. So Alice wants you to find her in Werelex Wonderland, and I think you'd be very wise to oblige. Explore more apps and reviews at iPhoneApplicationList.com.